Alrighty, now going to continue with another run here on the Xbox 360. This is game 11 of my second run of Jeopardy for the Xbox 360. Now, last time I played this, I won $30,000, and that brought my overall total for this run to $184,201. But game 11 was where my original run ended. Will I make it past game 11 this time? We will find out.
Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
See what categories we have today for the first round
Clues
of
are
Jeopardy.
worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories.
We have
Parts of speech.
parts of speech,
The elements.
the elements,
Kidlit.
kidlit,
Judy.
Judy,
Quotable notables.
quotable notables, and
this and
this
that.
and that.
Player 1.
Kidlit.
A game of hide and seek leads Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy into this land that's always winter and never Christmas.
What is Narnia?
Player 1. That's it.
Kidlit for 4.
You get to... Leroy Brown is the real name of the boy detective with this bookish nickname. Okay, player 1.
What is encyclopedia?
Yes.
Kidlit 600.
We return. This Louise Fitzhugh lass spies on her classmates and writes about them in her secret notebook. Yes, player 1.
Who is Harriet?
Good for you.
Yes. Kidlit 800.
Player 1. In a Francis Hodgson Burnett tale, Mary Lennox tends to the secret this.
What is garden?
It's player 1.
Yeah.
Good.
Kidlit for 1,000, please.
Player 1. This Kipling lad goes on a Himalayan journey with a Tibetan Lama. Yes, player 1.
Who is Kim?
Good.
Yes, there we go.
You get to pick
Parts
again,
of speech
player
200.
1. Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream. That's the thing to do. Dream. Yes, player 1.
What is a verb?
You got it.
Parts of speech for 400.
Player 1. Rodney Dangerfield said, "When I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped my mother." Ugly.
What is an adjective?
Player 1. That's right. Way to go.
600, please.
Player 1. I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. In... It's player 1.
What is a preposition?
Yeah!
Got it. Parts of speech for
You
8.
get to pick
Answer there, daily double.
a daily double. And
Let's
you
make it a
have
true
the
daily
lead.
double.
You have the clue. We know you're very smart, but are you smart enough to know? Very.
What is... Okay, it's not a conjunction. What is an adverb?
You have...
Yes! Alright,
You
parts
again,
of speech
player 1.
1,000.
So when you're happy, hooray, or sad, aw, or frightened, eek, or mad, rats. Hooray, aw, eek, rats.
What are interjections?
It's player 1. That's correct.
Right, I'm at 9,400.
We return to you, player 1.
Alright, Judy for 200.
Her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks. Let's hear it, player one.
Who's Judy Garland?
That is correct.
Judy for 400.
Player one. As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, "And I mean, look at this place. The Army couldn't afford drapes." Player three.
Who is Private Benjamin?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's get back into this.
Judy for
Player
6.
three has control. Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom. Player one.
Oh, what is Scrubs?
That's it.
10 grand already. 800.
Player one. From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss? Let's
Who's
hear it,
Tony
player
Danza?
one. That's it.
Let's finish the category.
Player one. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns. Yes, player two.
Judy Collins.
That's
yes.
correct.
Look at that. I've got
Player two.
11,000
Where do
already.
we start?
Elements for 2.
Because sound travels 2.7 times faster in this gas than in air, inhaling it makes your voice higher.
What is helium?
It's player one. Right you are.
400
Player one.
elements.
Neon, argon, and radon are among these gases formerly called rare or inert. It's player three.
Noble gases? Yes.
Player three, you start.
Elements for 6.
Superman knows its atomic number is 36. Okay, player
What
one.
is krypton? The elements for 800, please.
All right, this very hard metal is named for the children of Uranus and Gaia. Here's the correct response. Titanium.
Titanium. Elements
You
for
get to pick.
1,000.
Harold Crotto and others found this common element had a new molecular form, the fullerene. Here's what we wanted. Carbon.
Carbon.
Player one, you
Listen
pick
to
again,
that for
please.
200.
In September of 1916, during World War I's Battle of the Somme, the British rolled out this new weapon. Okay, player one.
What is a tank?
Yep.
Alright. Listen to that for 4.
Player one. Officially adopted in 1919, the Polish flag is made up of red and this color, just like Switzerland.
What is white?
Yes, player one. You are correct.
Listen to that for 6.
Player one. New York City Mayor John V. Lindsay quipped that it enables young ladies to run faster, and because of it, they may have to. Here's what we wanted. The miniskirt.
Oh, mini skirt. Okay. 800.
You again. Shooting this while surfing is riding with part of the wave overhead surrounding you. Player one?
What is breeze?
No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? The correct response is the curl.
Shooting curl. Listen
Player
to that
one.
for
Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
In suburban planning, green space created by curved streets and houses with varying setbacks is called this. Also, a small sheltered bay.
Player 3.
It's player 3.
What is code?
Right.
Yes. You're in the second place of 1800.
All
One
right, let's
category
get back
left.
into this. Player
One
3
was for
has
2.
control. The world will note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, a military base.
Player 3.
Okay, player 3.
Who is Glenn Rice? Nope.
Anyone else? Here's what we wanted. Harry Truman.
Harry Truman was who needed.
Please
Again.
pick again. Player 3.
Quotable was for 4.
Traitors are not gentlemen, my good friends. They don't understand being treated like gentlemen. It's player 3.
Player 3. Who is Joseph McCarthy?
That's right. Way to go.
Yes.
Select again.
There you go. Quotable was for 6.
1976 will not be a year of politics as usual. Here's what we wanted. Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
You get to pick again,
2
player
clues
3.
left.
I shall not seek, and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president. The correct response is Lyndon Johnson.
Lyndon Johnson. Alright,
And
last
here's
clues
the
this round.
$1,000 clue. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence. The correct response is Robert Kennedy.
Robert Kennedy. Let's see who we Alright, we've got player 3 at 2,000, player 2 at 1,000, and me with a commanding lead at 11,600 at the end of that Jeopardy round. So
Player
player
2
2
is
will
in
go
third
first.
place. It means, of course, player 2 will select first in Double Jeopardy.
Not too many
Let's see what
incorrect
happens in Double
responses given
Jeopardy
in that
with
Jeopardy
these
round.
categories
That
awaiting the
would
player.
2 or something given in that Jeopardy round for incorrect. Which is
In
what-
the neck.
See? Alright,
Emperors.
categories for this round. In the neck,
Food words
Emperors.
and phrases.
food, words and phrases.
World capitals.
World capitals.
TV math.
TV math, and,
And
we'll wrap it
complete
up
the
with
opera title.
Complete the opera
Player
title.
2, you start.
Opera title.
Wagner. The Flying Blank.
Oh boy. Dreaded opera category. Player 3.
It's player 3.
Dutchman.
Good for you. Player 3, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? Goldmark. The cricket on the blank. Player
What
1.
is the cricket on the hearth?
Good.
Alright, let's get out of there. TV
Where do we
math
begin?
4.
Player 1. Fred McMurray's title sons minus Paul Reiser's title dads.
Okay, my 3 sons.
It's player 3.
There's 1. Yeah, my 3 sons. My 2 dads. 3 minus
Player
2,
3,
that's 1.
make a selection, please, as we
Emperors
continue.
for 4.
Opposition led by Santa Anna limited the reign of this country's Agustin I to 10 months. It's player 1.
What is Italy?
Any other takers? The correct response is Mexico.
Mexico. Wrong. That was in the wrong part of the world.
Alfonso VI, who died in Toledo in 1109, called himself Emperor of 2 religions, Christianity and this. Let's hear it, player 2.
What is Pat?
Nope.
No, that is incorrect.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Islam.
Islam. So we need
Please pick again. Player 3.
emperors for 12.
Last name of Louis, brother and father of French emperors.
Player
Okay, player 3.
Habsburg.
No.
No, that is incorrect.
Anyone else? Here's what we were looking for. Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
Player 3, back to you for our next
16.
selection. He was crowned emperor on Christmas Day, 800.
Player 3.
Okay, player 3.
Who's Charlemagne?
Hey, you're right.
Yes, you're right.
Player 3, back to you.
Emperors for 2000.
Here's Sarah. She'll show you.
The cartouche seen here denotes this emperor, the ruler of Heliopolis.
Here's the correct response. Ramses.
Ramses.
We return to you, player 3.
Food words and phrases for 4.
Breakfast dish that can also mean to flatten.
What is
It's
pancake?
player 1. That's it.
Food words and phrases for 8.
Player 1. In 1966, the U.S. government banned M80s and these round red firecrackers. Let's hear it, player 1.
What are cherry bombs?
That is correct.
Alright, food words and phrases for 1200.
Player 1.
The answer there is one of the daily doubles.
The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are currently in the lead. Player 1, please select your wager.
6800, please.
Here is your daily double clue. Used before barrel, it suggests the homespun style and philosophy of rural folk.
What is cracker?
Congratulations,
Yes.
you're still in first, player 1.
20,000 even.
Select again. It's the spicy 2-word name for a type of knot that lets you join a rope to a rail or a post. We're talking about a clove hitch.
Clove hitch.
Player 1, let's go over to Sarah.
2000.
A nursery rhyme says, this person, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30.
Player 1,
Who's the cobbler?
right you are.
Yeah, $22,000 now.
Please pick again,
Team
player 1.
after 8.
Colonel Steve Austin's title worth, plus the amount of title days at a time for Bonnie Franklin. Here's what we wanted. 6,000,001.
6,000,001. Okay. 12
Select again.
team.
John Ritter's sitcom, Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter, times John Ritter's sitcom, Company.
Okay, 8 simple rules for dating my
Let's hear it,
teenage
player
daughter.
1.
And then Three's Company. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Oh, it's 8 times. Okay, what is 24? There we go, I thought they were adding.
Player 1, careful.
I missed
Tina Fey's title Rock, minus Ashton Kutcher's title Men.
Okay,
It's player
30
1.
rock minus 2.5. What is 27.5?
Right you are. We return to you. Hawkeye's unit number in MASH, plus John Lithgow's title Rock from the Sun. Let's hear it, player 3.
What is 4,000?
Hey, you're right.
Yes. 5,200.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player
And then
3.
for 4.
Make us. Curly made his woo-woos and nyuk-nyuks in this hollow chamber, also called the voice box. We're talking about the larynx.
Oh, the larynx.
We return to you, player
The
3.
neck for 8.
In emergencies, this neck operation may be performed with a penknife and the empty shell of a pen. Here's the correct response. A tracheotomy.
Tracheotomy. Never heard
We
of
return to you, player 3.
that. In the neck for 12.
These arteries carry blood to the head. A blockage in one may lead to an ischemic stroke. Here's what we were looking for. The carotid arteries.
Carotid arteries.
Player 3, back to you for
The
our
next
next
16.
selection. This gland makes its hormones by combining iodine with the amino acid tyrosine. Let's hear it, player 3.
3, sorry. What is thyroid?
Yeah, good.
Yes. Takes it to 6,800.
You again, player 3.
In the neck for 2,000.
About 10 inches long, it passes through the neck and goes past the heart, through the diaphragm, and into the stomach. Here's the response we were looking for. The esophagus.
Esophagus.
You again, player 3.
World capitals for 4.
Budapest is the capital of Hungary. This is the capital of Romania. Yes, player 1?
What is Bucharest?
That is correct.
Okay, world capitals for 8.
Player 1. The capital of India is not pronounced Calcutta or Calicut, but this way. Yes, player 1?
What is New Delhi?
Correct.
Okay. World capitals for 12.
You again. This world capital is on the island of Java. Here's the correct response. Jakarta.
World capitals for 16.
Player 1. Laid out in 1874, the botanical gardens in this capital have an observatory with a statue of Tycho Brahe. It's player 3.
What is Copenhagen?
That's correct.
Yes.
Where do we begin, player 3?
Capitals for 2000.
This city on the Malay Peninsula is the capital of Malaysia. The correct response is Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur. Oh, should have known that.
Select again.
3 clues are left, and it's in the opera category. The answer there is the other daily double.
The second
Any or
double.
all of that 84.
You're in second place, so what is your
25,
you're going to
50.
be?
Okay,
Player 3.
here's your clue.
Here is your daily double clue. Menotti, Blank and the Night Visitors.
Who is...
That's correct.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Player 3, back to you
10,950.
for our next selection. Philip Glass, Blank on the Beach. Yes, player 3.
What is waves?
Sorry, that's...
No, that is incorrect.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. Einstein.
Einstein.
And the $2,000
Right.
clue? Donizetti, Lucia di Blanc.
Player 3.
Yes, player 3.
What is Roma?
No.
No, that is incorrect.
Anyone else?
Player 3 or player 2?
Here's the response we were looking for. Lammermoor.
Lammermoor was what we needed. Alright, that takes us to the end of Double Jeopardy. Player 3 at 73.50. Player 2 with just 200. Player 1. That'd be me at
You all move on to Final Jeopardy,
$26,000.
which will continue after these
All right.
messages.
Final Jeopardy is still to come, and we
We've
have
got the Final
this
Jeopardy
category.
round here for you, and today it features this category.
There.
Show business.
Show business.
Please enter your weight.
Okay. What? I'll go with $199.
The Final Jeopardy
Our Final
clue
Jeopardy
is
answer
as
today
follows.
is...
The wings on this, created in 1948, represent the muse of art. The atom represents the electron of science.
Okay. What is... I'll see what is the Academy Award. Player 2,
And your response?
your response, what is the Emmy Award?
With that correct
And
response,
you are right.
you will gain.
You double your score from 200 to 400.
Did you come up with the
Player
correct
3,
response?
you said the Tony Award
And that
was
will send you
wrong.
back.
You lost at 6150. That'll drop you down to 1200.
Did you come up with the correct
And as
response?
for me, I said the Academy Award, which
And
of
that
course
was
is wrong. So I lose 199. That's up to
Congratulations,
25,000.
You're the winner.
But that's enough for me to remain champion.
So long.
Let's add that up. And that takes me up to a total now of $210,002. And I'll see you all next time.